G. Welcome back to my channel. So excited that you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jodi Dunn. I'm coming at you with a monthly recap. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to go over this. If you're new and you just found me, I am so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new? Right down there, I would love to welcome you and say hello back to you. And if you are already subscribed, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back to another video. So I would love to know if you track your couponing month to month and do a recap. I will tell you, when I first started couponing, definitely was not something I did because I was just new to couponing. But I started doing it last year. I filmed some videos last year like this, and I feel like it is super duper important, especially if you are newer to couponing, but I feel like it's really important just if you coupon regularly in general, because how else are you gonna know if you got a good deal? And when I was newer to couponing, I was just doing every deal because it was a deal. And it wasn't until I really sat down and looked, like I was paying a lot more than I was actually saving. And I was building a stockpile of things that I probably really didn't need that much. So once I started keeping track of my couponing month to month, it made a huge, huge difference. It was super eye-opening for me. And then I could really tweak things as I went on to know what's more important to me. What do I need to be aware of that maybe I still have, I don't want to call them triggers, but you know what I mean, like excitement if something's happening. I did a video recently, a few months ago, where I go through checkpoints in my mind of if I'm going to do a deal or not. It has to meet at least 3 of my checkpoints. And if it does not, I don't do the deal. So I just feel like this is super duper eye-opening. So I would say now I coupon about 4 days a week. I used to coupon 6 to 7 days a week, but I have this massive stockpile that couponing 4 days a week is good for me. There are some weeks where I might do 5 days. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to the kitchen table and basically we're gonna go over how much in product did I get? What was my actual cost? What did I pay for all of these items? How much did I get back, whether that was store rewards, whether that was rebates, Visa cards, all of that good thing, and talk about how much my couponing for an entire month cost me. We're also gonna talk about some super duper important things like what did I pay out of pocket? Because that's a big concern for a lot of people, as it should be. Especially when you are newer couponing, you don't want your out-of-pockets to be super duper high if you can help it. Some people don't care. You might have a lot of money to start investing in couponing, but a lot of times when people start couponing, it's to save money. And so you don't want your out-of-pockets to be super duper high, because then it doesn't feel like maybe you're saving money. The way I coupon now, I really don't care about my out-of-pocket as much. I definitely care that I'm getting a good cost. So I'm gonna break down all of the numbers for you and show you how I track it. And I really, truly do think that it is a very important piece to couponing, that if you want to know that you're actually saving money and you're actually getting good deals and you're getting things that you really need and you want, that keeping track of it month to month makes a big, huge difference. All right, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. Let's head to the kitchen table and go over all of my February couponing numbers. And look at, I got a little visitor today. Can you say hi? It's CJ, everybody! Can you say hi? You looking outside? He's not even looking. Isn't he the cutest dang thing ever? Oh, are you getting tired? You're rubbing my hair. There's CJ, everybody. You didn't even, are you gonna look at the people? Say hello. Say hello. Oh my gosh, was EJ not the cutest? I'm gonna try to talk a little bit quiet. He is upstairs taking a nap. Grayson and him came over today because her whole house smells like skunk. Oh my gosh. And I told you guys she's expecting, so any smells like that are gonna affect her a little bit more, but I'm hoping like a skunk didn't spray and get like inside their vents or something. Oh my goodness. So anyways, they're here, they're napping. We're gonna go over my February numbers. So I've showed this, like I said, last year when I filmed a couple videos. I just keep an envelope that tells me what month my receipts are in. And some of y'all might do fancy spreadsheets. I think that's fantastic. I'm just not a spreadsheet person. I just write everything on paper. So on every receipt, I write what I earned, and this one had nothing. Oh, because this was just a free gift. So let me show you. Like this one, I just earned $16 in ECB. So I write everything as far as rebates, all of that good stuff. So let's go over my numbers. So I only shopped at Walmart, Walgreens, and CVS for the month of February. I actually did one transaction at Kroger. I just, see, there you go. I write down everything that I earned. So from rebate shopping, I kind of broke this down. I've got all of my receipts right here for my rebate shopping. And basically, I want to know how much in product did I get, how much did it cost me, and how much did I earn back. So from Walmart and Kroger, I got $356.65 in product in the month of February. My cost, meaning anything that I used after coupons or anything that I actually paid because it's Walmart and Kroger, was $316.55. And then I break down what I earned. So from IBOTTA, for all of these receipts, I earned $203.49. Submitted to the coupons.com app for coupon reimbursements in the amount of $38.50. Shopkick, I earned $36.02. Fetch Rewards, $17.34. swagbucks, $10.02. Brandclub, $11.70. Kroger Cashback, $16.75. BYBE, which is the alcohol rebate app, I had a $5 rebate for the Guinness, and then checkout 51, $7.74. So I earned a total of $346 for my rebate shopping in February. So my cost, what I paid, was $316.55. I earned $346.56. So I had a $30.01 moneymaker for the month of February with rebate shopping, which is awesome. All right, so now let's take a look at, I've got my Walgreens receipts here. I did 9 transactions in February. I usually do about 2 a week, sometimes a little more, but I had 9 transactions in February. I ended up grabbing $465.34 in product. My cost, this is not what I paid, but what my cost was $276.73. So I used like $190 in coupons, which was awesome. Wags is fantastic at giving us high value coupons. So I bought $465 in product, but my cost was $276. Now I used store rewards to pay for this, all of that, but I always count all of that back into my cost. If I count it as rewards earned, I count it as rewards spent. So I earned $152.78 in Walgreens cash, $36 between register rewards and store coupons. I earned $52 from IBOTTA cash rebates from my Walgreens receipts, $35 in Visa cards. 2 of those were Activate Rewards $10 cards, and then one of them was the $15 P&G Visa card. 40 cents from Fetch. I probably could have earned more, but I forget to scan my receipts sometimes. So I earned a total of $276.18. So I spent $276.73 for $465 in products. I earned back $276.18. So the $465 in products that I got from Walgreens for the month of February cost me 55 cents. Not too shabby. I did 9 transactions. Like I said, this was not the amount I paid, but of course I always factor in all store rewards used. My subtotals for my 9 transactions worked out to be $93.30. So we'll get into that after I'm done talking about CVS, because like I said in the intro, I think it's super important to also know what your out of pocket is. So my out of pocket for Walgreens for the whole month was $93.30. All right, and then CVS, that's always where I do the most of my shopping. I can remember when I did these videos last year, I think I had like $1,600 a month in product from CVS because I was so heavily couponing. So for CVS in February, I purchased $802.48 worth of product. I used a whole bunch of coupons, whether those were manufacturer coupons and CRTs. $279.48 was my cost. So that is a humongous savings from CVS with ECBs, or not with ECBs, with CRTs that they give us and coupons. And of course, you know, at CVS, we got a little double dip happening with some of the manufacturer coupons. I earned back $210 in ECBs for the month, submitted to IBOTTA for $65.25 worth of cash rebates coming back, $3.50 from Fetch, and then I did a $10 Activate Rewards from CVS as well. So I earned $288.75. It cost me $279.48 for $800 worth of product. So I ended the month of CVS with a profit of $9.27. I had 21 transactions at CVS, but I do split my transactions up a lot. My subtotals, the amount that I actually paid without, that I paid in cash, of course I just used my PayPal debit card, was $54.48 for my 21 transactions at CVS. And honestly, the only reason it was this high at CVS is because I did start that new card. And so I don't have a lot of ECBs built up. So there was a couple of transactions that I had like a $7 subtotal or a $6 subtotal. And I did use a % off coupon in the month of February as well on some L'Oreal products. And you can't pay with ECBs on those. So normally my subtotal is even lower than that. So for the month of February, I had a $30 profit from my Walmart hauls. I paid 55 cents total was my cost for Walgreens and had a profit of $9.27 from CVS. But let's get into some really, really important numbers. Let's really talk about some out-of-pocket costs. So, like I said, $93.30 was my out-of-pocket. I only use my PayPal debit card at Walgreens. I don't use anything else at Walgreens. And I also only use my PayPal debit card or pay with IBOTTAs, which just comes out of my PayPal account at Kroger. So $316.55 plus $93.30 is what came out of my PayPal account. That is $409.85. Now I did use my PayPal debit card at CVS for some of my subtotals. $35.54 of my subtotals were paid with my PayPal card at CVS. Normally at CVS, I like to use those Visas. I like to use these Visas that I've earned. I use those at CVS so that I'm not using my PayPal money. But I kept forgetting. I did use a couple of them, obviously, because I had subtotals of $54.48, but I only used $35.50 of my PayPal debit card. So the rest of those were paid with some of my previously earned Activate Rewards Visas. So basically, that is what I paid. $445.39 is what I paid cash out of pocket, which just came out of my PayPal account. Now, a lot of people ask me, like, I run out of money. I'm dipping into my bank account. I am very strategic with my couponing. And so I always try, it doesn't always work this way, but I always try to make sure I'm replenishing back whatever I used. So if we looked at all of the rewards that I earned in the month of February that I sent to PayPal, we're talking everything from IBOTTA goes to my PayPal. Everything from the coupons app goes to my PayPal. Everything from Shopkick goes to my PayPal. I can't send fetch to my PayPal. Everything from swagbucks goes to my PayPal. Brandclub goes to PayPal. Kroger Cashback goes to PayPal. This went to PayPal. This went to PayPal. All of these went to PayPal except for fetch and IBOTTA. I added $4.45. Nope, that's what I used. I added $4.46.47 right back into my PayPal for the month of February. And I used my PayPal to charge $4.45.39. So I tell you guys all the time, I'm always replenishing what I'm using for the most part. Even if one transaction, I spend way more than I gain back in rebate money. Maybe I turn rebate money into store money, but then there's other times where I turn store money into rebate money. This way, I am always constantly able to roll my PayPal money and never have to worry about touching my bank account. And then I also did earn $45 in gift cards. So when I saw this, I was like, Jodi, you need to make more of a conscious effort to make sure you are bringing those Visa cards with you every time you go to CVS, so you're not using your PayPal debit card as much. Because I use my PayPal debit card more in February at CVS than I normally do. So that's why these reminders are so dang important, because we can see areas maybe that we can improve upon and make our couponing even better. Now, also, when I factor in cost, what did I spend in a whole month and what did I gain back? I also factor in the cost of coupons. I spent $93 in February to purchase coupons, whether that was I ordered from a coupon fairy or whether that was I bought my local Sunday paper for the inserts. And then I also factor in, did I sell any bundles? And I've been super duper slow with selling bundles. So I did sell $120 worth. I have a regular customer that buys from me often. So that really basically offset it offset all of my cost for me to purchase the coupons. So, sorry, I had a cat hair in my mouth. I was just petting Tom. I got $1,624.47 in product is what I purchased in the month of February. And based on the moneymaker I had from my Walmart haul, the moneymaker I had from my CVS, the 55-cent cost I had from Walgreens, and the money that I made extra from selling the bundles versus what I paid for my coupons, I ended up my month $1,600 in product free plus a $65.73 moneymaker. I mean, this is why couponing is such a blessing. Now, to some people, that may not seem great. If you're wanting to make coupon a side hustle and make extra money, you can make more money. I could have hustled. I could have listed bundles on Facebook Marketplace. I have a video where I explain how I sell on Facebook Marketplace, and I could have made at least a few $100s from doing my couponing. I just didn't do it. I go through spurts, and besides that, we're almost upon spring, and I'm hoping to do a yard sale because that's way easier to just have it all in one and do it in a weekend versus constantly selling bundles. But the way I look at it is, who can walk into a store and buy $1,600 worth of product that they made $65 from? I'm talking diapers, I'm talking wipes, I'm talking toilet paper, I'm talking laundry detergent, I'm talking a whole bunch of food from my rebate hauls, all kinds of personal care, of course. I got so much stuff in the month of February, and I ended up profiting $65. That is incredible. If you are hustling, selling bundles, you could profit $500, $600, I don't know, whatever your goals are. My goals are not necessarily to make a bunch of money with my couponing stockpile. I'm not looking to build a side hustle necessarily with selling bundles, but I do sell bundles sometimes. It helps weed out my stockpile so I can keep it manageable. I love offering just people a better price than what they can get at the store that just are never going to coupon. I love that I can do that. So there's lots of different reasons, and maybe I can recoup back some of the money I spent, but I usually always take care of that with rebates. Now, the one thing that I do want to talk about real quick is tax, because I do get this question sometimes, and I do not factor tax in to my costs at all. I don't even talk about tax when I am filming my couponing videos because all of our tax is different. You may get taxed after the use of coupons, where I get taxed before I use coupons. You may not have sales tax. Certain states don't even have sales tax. I personally do not get taxed on food in Michigan. So all of our tax is different, and you have to factor in your tax because unless you're a state that doesn't pay sales tax, of course you have to pay that. And I do think, in my opinion, you should factor tax in as part of your cost and figure out what you're earning back because you are paying that tax. I do not. And here's the only reason that I do not. Because I have a YouTube channel and I often tell you guys about rebate apps. And I only share, I've already done a video of one rebate app. Well, it's kind of a rebate app that I won't share because I don't think it benefits you in the same way it benefits me. But I share rebate apps that I know benefit me tremendously. And I share them with you because I think they can benefit you. Well, let's say if you sign up for IBOTTA because you've never used IBOTTA, you get a $10 welcome bonus for using my referral, which is amazing. I get a $10 welcome bonus too. So any money I make in referrals, that covers my tax. It more than covers my tax every single month. And so I do not factor tax in. But unless you are getting a lot of referrals from your rebate apps, I think you should, because that is actually a cost you are paying. I kind of look at it as a little bit of a perk that I get for shooting videos, for sharing, deals with you and things like that. So I feel great about referring you to a rebate app because I know you get a welcome bonus and I get a little bonus for referring you. So all my referral money helps me pay for tax. I mean, it really helps me pay for the cost of my coupons as well. I mean, I don't get like maybe 2 referrals a month, 3 if it's a crazy month on IBOTTA because so many people use IBOTTA. But I might make $20 a month from referring you to Fetch. I mean, we have a new rebate app right now, Brandclub. So many of you have signed up using my referral link. I appreciate you so much. And I love it because you get $10 and I love helping you earn money. But not only do you get the $10 welcome, you're also going to earn continuously by using the app. Well, guess what? I get $10 too. So if 20 of you signed up, that's $200. That more than covers my tax. But I will talk about what I did pay in tax because obviously I had to pay it. I just don't personally factor it in. So for CVS, my tax cost for all of those transactions was $30.10. For Walgreens, my tax cost was $26.31. And for Walmart, my tax cost was $13.65. Walmart was way lower because I buy a lot of food and I don't get taxed on food. So I did pay $70.06 in the month of February just in tax. But again, I don't factor that in, and I already told you why. But I do think you should, unless you are gaining a bunch of referral money that can pay for your tax. So there you go. That is what I have for you today. I hope this was insightful. I hope it inspires you to track what you are spending, to track your out of pocket, to track, are you actually getting a good deal? I've talked about this several times, but cost is the most important to me. It used to be out of pocket when I was newer to couponing. Now I care more about, am I getting a good cost? Because I don't mind paying out of pockets because I already know I'm going to get it back. I'll work in a different transaction where I'm replenishing that out of pocket that I used my PayPal debit card. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with the PayPal debit card, I'll link that video down in the description box. It totally changed the way I coupon, and it has been just a huge blessing to me that my bank account is literally never touched, and I get everything that my family needs and extended family needs for the whole month, and my bank account is never touched. So, all right, that's what I got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you do track your couponing every month, what you actually spent, what you actually paid, did you make money, all of that good stuff, I would love to hear that down in the comments. And I'm going to see you again soon. Bye.